desire. Hey. Self-control has never been your thing. Don't think it'll help if there's a ring with a rod. Where I'm from, they serve the soda drink.
You're watching Kayladeebookings, Caribbean Queen. Kayladeebookings, Caribbean Queen. Beauty, fashion, everything real me. You're watching Kayladeebookings, Caribbean Queen. Kayladeebookings, Caribbean Queen. Beauty, fashion.
So for today's video, I will be showing you guys my updated makeup routine. So let's get into it. The primer that I've been using recently is the Glow and Sculpt Primer by Refi. You guys, I just cannot live without this thing right here. It is so moisturizing, and I just feel like it really like locks in my makeup and also just like blurs all my pores. And then I just take my hands and rub it in. Next, I'm going to go into sculpt and shape my brows. I'm using the Morphe. This is their Supreme Brow Sculpt and Shape Wax. And I just take a little bit on a spoolie. Apply this all over my brows. First, I like to sweep them upwards. And once I feel like I do have enough product on there, then I'm going to take the end of my spoolie and I'm just going to basically shake them. As of recently, I have been doing the one-step method, which is concealer, your contour shade, and also your foundation at the same time, and you just blend them all out together. I feel like my makeup just looks a lot more flawless and seamless when I do it that way. So I'm just going to show you guys what I've been doing lately. I'm going to go on my concealer by Hourglass. This one is in the shade Maple. Then I'm just going to apply this under my eyes. I like to apply this on my chin as well, down the bridge of my nose, and also on my forehead. Then I'm going to go with my contour. So I have been using the Sephora Best Skin Ever. This is actually a full coverage concealer, but I do like it for a contour. This is what it looks like. It's very full coverage. A little goes a long way. This I usually apply to my cheekbones and the temples of my forehead. Now I'm going to apply my foundation. This is the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation, and this is in the shade Macao. This one I'm just going to apply to the areas that has basically no products. Pump some on my foundation brush, and we're going to dab this on here. So I usually like to take my foundation and blend it out with the concealer that I did apply to my chin. Around my lips. Oh, you know what I forgot, you guys? So I usually take my continuous setting spray. Before I actually blend this out, I usually go on with my setting spray, but I forgot that step, but I'm just gonna do it right now. Then with a smaller foundation brush, you're gonna go in and blend out the concealer. Well, the one that you applied for contour. I see how pigmented this is. Like I said, a little goes a long way. And then now I'm going to pick back up that first foundation brush, and I'm just going to blend out the edges of this concealer with the foundation brush. That's just to ensure that you do not have any harsh lines and it's just like fully blended. So just like that. Now I'm going to go with my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to blend out the rest of the concealer. And I do prefer a really light under eye. So now I'm going to go in with this concealer. This is a lighter shade than that first concealer that I applied. And I'm just going to go in the inner corners of my under eyes right here. Just going to let that sit for about a minute or two. And then we're going to apply some blush. Alright y'all, so I just got my hands on these blushes from Lawless Beauty. This is their Pinch My Cheeks blush. This one is in the shade Starburst. And then we also have this pink one right here, which is called Valentine. This one is like a more rosy pink color. I'm not exactly sure what look I'm going for today, but I feel like I'm leaning more towards the pink. So I think I'm going to try out the pink one. Also, this is a cream blush, so a little does go a long way. I'm just gonna take some on mine. This is a foundation brush by Sephora, and we're just gonna add, oh, you guys see how much is already coming up? Okay, let's just add some right here. Ooh, that is so pretty. It does blend out really nice on the cheek, as you guys can see. Okay, that's kind of a lot. Alright, now I'm going to go in and blend out this remaining concealer, and I'm also going to take it and blend it towards the blush. Tap the concealer in, and like I said, just bring it towards the blush.
I should have put you somewhere where no one can find you.
Look in. For the inner corners, I usually like to take my little concealer brush and I just basically blend it out. Alright, now with a smaller eyeshadow brush or a blending brush, whatever you prefer, I'm just going to go in with a little bit more of this concealer. I'm just going to warm some up on my hand to remove the excess product if you can. And then I'm just going to contour the bridge of my nose. Very lightly, sorry. I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Banana Bread Easy Bake Setting Powder. This has been like my go-to setting powder as of recently. It literally makes your face look like a filter, basically. It's just like so soft. It blurs all the lines in your face. And I'm just gonna use my powder puff. So if you do have any lines, you just wanna go back in with your brush and blend it out before adding your powder. I do have like combination skin, so some days my skin is like super oily, others it's like very dry. But I noticed with like this powder, like no matter like how my skin is reacting that day, I don't really like crease under my under eyes when using this powder, like at all. So I would say it's like it's a very good powder for like combination skin or oily skin. Honestly, I haven't seen like any negative reviews on this product online either, so I feel like it's a really good setting powder. I do set majority of my face with this powder, but I'm still gonna go in with a foundation powder just to like set in everything. Alright, so to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with my One Size Turn Up the Base foundation powder, a large powder brush. And I'm just going to tap these into the areas where I did not apply any of that powder. take the Real Technique setting brush, apply a bit of this powder onto it, and we're just gonna blend out all that setting powder. Alright you guys, so now to add a little bit more warmth back into my face, I'm going to go to my contour palette. This is the True Complexion palette by Black Radiance. I'm going to take some on this big fluffy brush. I'm just going to apply this, tap this into my cheekbones. Bring it up to your temples. I'm gonna highlight the bridge of my nose. Now I'm moving on to lips. I'm using the Chic Crown lip liner. So for lips, I'm going to be using these two products by Lawless. So this is their Forget the Filler Lip Balm and also Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Gloss. The balm is in the shade Baby Doll and the gloss is in the shade Daisy Pink. First, I'm going to go in with the balm. I'm just going to apply this to the center of my lips. It's a very pretty pink shade. Let's take this and go over all of that. Back in with my contour palette, and I'm just gonna take my small eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna apply this to like my inner crease. Guys, so that is pretty much it for this look. I hope you guys learned something new. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in. If you did enjoy this video, give me a big thumbs up, like, comment, share. Let me know how you guys feeling this updated makeup tutorial down below in the comment section. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I will have a lot more makeup tutorials coming out very soon for you guys. Thank you guys for this video. Give me a big thumbs up, like, comment, share, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.
High fashion, like oh yeah, G-Wagon or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold. I know I gotta keep my dirty go. Got that ass too.